back to my channel. Today you join me with a charity shop book haul, and I have a haul, and it's a big haul. Basically every book was 20p or 50p apart from one book that was £1 that I couldn't resist, and I'm going to share these with you now. I've divided them into categories. I'm going to start with the classics. I have never read any classics, so I really wanted to change that. Now, I've heard a lot about Daphne du Maurier. I really was hoping for Rebecca, but I only found the Parasites. Now, I'm going to say now, because it's going to be the same with a lot of these books, I have not read the back. I like to be surprised when I read a book. So yeah, I've got a few cover buys. Please don't judge me on that. I just went with my gut on a lot of these. So anyway, I've heard that Daphne du Maurier is a really good author if you are starting to get into the classics. So I figured I would give this a go. I've never heard of it. If any of you have read it, could you let me know? But no spoilers, please. Then Jane Austen. I found Emma. I know it's a movie cover. They don't really bother me that much, I'm afraid. Ooh, it's got some photos in it. Yeah, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Jane Austen also got Lady Susan and Other Works. I have not heard of any of these. What's it? The Watsons, Sanditon, Catherine, Love and Friendship. But I figured if they were more like short stories, it might be easier for me to get into and get used to Jane Austen's writing. That was my theory anyway. Moby Dick, Herman Melville. This is a beast. Look how tiny that writing is. But I kind of want to give it a go. And all I know about it is it's got a whale in it. And I think the whale was Moby Dick, not the captain. I don't even know. But I really want to give that beast a go at some point. I don't know how soon I'm going to get around to it. The next lot of books are books that basically probably most other people have read and I just haven't read because I'm coming to this reading party quite late. So these are books that booktubers that I've watched, they've read, and my friends have read, and a lot of these apparently I'm going to get quite an emotional tug with, but we'll give these a go. First one, the Boy and Stripe Pajamas. I cannot believe that I haven't read or watched this yet. I know this is going to be very upsetting, but I also know that I need to read it, so all I know is it's to do with a concentration camp and Duke's talking to the dog that's gone past the house, so sorry about that. Next one, the Kite Runner. This and, let me grab it now, Sebastian Faulk's Birdsong. These are books that another couple of classes at my year at school studied, and my class didn't. We did something else, and I can't remember what the other books we read were. They were obviously that good, but I don't know anything about this one. I know obviously this is war related, but my friends that did read and study these books said that they were emotional and that they were kind of important to read, so I don't know. We will give them a go. The next ones, I just feel I'm a little bit late to the party. Room. I know this is about a woman and her son. That's all I know, and this is, it's a book to read in one sitting, original and moving, a triumph. I'm intrigued. Yeah, the more emotional the better, I think. The Help. Again, it's another one. I don't know how I've not read this yet, but I'm really looking forward to picking this up, and again, I don't really know anything about it, and I really wish that I did. Cloud Atlas, this one obviously was 50p, I haven't taken the labels off yet. It just says 6 interlocking lives, 1 amazing adventure. I know nothing else about it. It looks interesting, it looks kind of fantasy vibe. I don't know if that's right or not. I don't want to read any more on the back. I just want to be surprised, but I'm looking forward to that one. And the last one is Kate Morton's The Lake House. Again, I have no idea about this. Don't want to read too much on the back. No, I'm not going to, because there's about 3 paragraphs on the back and I don't want any spoilers. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. Next one are just a couple of fiction books that I thought, yeah, pick it up. I love Dawn French, and this is a tiny bit marvellous, and I don't know, I suppose I'm hoping it's going to be as funny as what I've seen of Dawn French already, but I really like her as a person, so I hope I like her as an author. The next one, Kicking the Bucket List. Actually, that was only 20p, and it's in quite good condition. I don't know, I love bucket lists. I've got my own impossible list on my blog, so anything to do with someone's experience of a bucket list is a must read for me. The next book, I picked it up because of the author. This is How to Stop Time by Haig, and again, I didn't read anything on the back of this, but everyone's raving about him as an author, so I thought I'm going to give him a go and make up my mind. And the last one, I Heart Christmas by Lindsay Kelk, I got just because I love Christmas, and I always read a lot of Christmas books around that time of year, so you can't go wrong with a Christmas book. Right, the non-fiction. This is my last pile, don't worry. I have a couple of animal related books. A street cat named Bob. Well, I mean, it's a happy story with a cat. Okay, yes, I'm a dog person, but I love cats too. And the other one is Felix the Railway Cat. This just appealed. I mean, they're true stories. They're about cute cats. They've got to be read. They've got to be read. What can I say? The next one, a bit of a medical theme, and basically I'm a medic. Those of you that don't know, I'm the MT, and I love reading anything related to the medical world. So I finally got This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay. I believe he wrote this when he was a junior doctor. Yeah, Secret Diaries of a Junior Doctor, and this is basically his experience whilst he was going through that, and I'm really looking forward to reading that. The next one, medical, I know this is going to be really hard to read. This was my pound buy, but I needed to read it. It's When Breath Becomes Air. Basically, I believe this is about a neurosurgeon. I think he's a neurosurgeon. Yes, but he's been diagnosed with inoperable cancer, and it's really how he deals with that. Yeah, we know how it's going to go, but I just think that's going to be an emotional but a good read. The next one I tried as an audiobook. Now, kind of a bit of a self-helpy one, and I didn't get on with it. I think I've got to be in the mood for an audiobook, and I wasn't at the time, and that's Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. I really loved her book Eat, Pray, Love. So when I saw this as an audiobook, I was like, yeah, let's go for it. But I didn't get into it, and I think I'm one of those, I kind of really could do with a physical copy if it's possible, so we will give it a go. Last two books now. Out of Our Minds, Learning to Be Creative by Ken Robinson. It's a bit of a standing joke in my family. Basically, my mum and my nan, they are so creative. My partner Dean, he's so creative. Me? Oh no. I feel like I don't have a creative bone in my body, so it's a little bit like, where did we go wrong with this one? So yeah, anything that might promote my creative side, I'm intrigued about. Should be good. And the last one, Thinking in Numbers, How Maths Illuminates Our Lives. I just thought this sounded like a fascinating read. Close your eyes and imagine numbers so vast that they exceed every atom in the universe. Imagine counting with 11 or 12 fingers instead of 10, or reading a book in an infinite number of ways. Such imagination belongs to everyone. It even possesses its own science, mathematics. And I just really wanted to give that a go. That just, to me, that sounded really good. I never really thought of numbers as that fascinating, and I want to give it a go. So that was my book haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I really don't think it will be the last one. I'm going to try and make it so I only go every month. Otherwise, if I do that on a weekly basis, I'm going to take up my whole dining room and then the whole house. And not that I have a problem with that, but the other half might have something to say with that. So if you've read any of those books, let me know what you thought. Please no spoilers. and I will catch up with you soon. Have a great day.